Hello, my name is Corey Anderson, and this is my presentation for Module 3 in Engineering 101. As long as I can remember, I've always enjoyed working on electronics. I grew up working on vehicles and lawn equipment. Pretty much anything that I could get my hands on had to deal with some kind of electronics. And this followed me the whole way through high school. I took every kind of mechanical class, I took every electronics class, just because I knew it was something that I enjoyed and that I would be able to excel in those classes. After graduating high school, I abruptly found out that I would not be able to afford college right away, so I decided that I would join the military. In doing so, I joined the Marines and became a aviation electronics technician. I worked on communications and navigation systems. I also worked on electronic countermeasures and cryptographic systems that went on to all of the rotary wing aircraft for the Marines specifically. In doing so, working with this, I worked hand in hand a lot with the engineers, civilian engineers, and the biggest thing that we worked on was dealing with different brackets that we used for the night vision goggles. And these brackets would allow us to work on the MVG and connect that to what we called night display modules or day display modules that the pilots used. And this bracket was specifically for the MVGs and the module that we worked with. So I knew after working in with the Marines and dealing with all sorts of different electronics, dealing with the circuit boards and components and breaking everything down to that part of the level, I knew it was something that I wanted to do when I was to get out of the Marine Corps. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2015, and I right away decided that I was going to jump into the job field and then pursue college while I was working. This didn't work. So I chose to just follow school full time. I originally started school at a technical school in Pennsylvania. It was called Thaddeus Stevens School of Technology. This school was only a 2-year school and only offered, of course, an associate's program. But I knew that further down the road, if I were to pursue anything electronics, whether with what I wanted to do with either like BAE, Northrop Grumman, Bell, any of the major companies that work with electronics and aviation, is something that I would know for a fact I would absolutely need a bachelor's degree. So this led to joining Embry-Riddle. I've now been in Embry-Riddle for a year and a half, and slowly chipping away to at least receive my bachelor's and hopefully on to my master's. As my final goal is to at least complete my master's degree, and then of course go right into working for one of the bigger companies, aviation companies, whether it be Boeing, Bell, BAE, you name it. Any of the big companies is what I would like, is my aspirations to actually work towards. So in doing this, that's what leads me to this engineering class, because I am currently studying electrical engineering technology and pursuing my bachelor's degree in that. And so far, so good, and I look forward to working to fulfill my dreams. Thank you very much.